Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, the link's in the profile below to the story of this buck. This buck gets killed by a DIY hunter. This was 2012, the first year that I found the buck that I nicknamed Nobby. I had no idea this buck existed. You can tell why I nicknamed him Nobby, all the knots or knobs on his horns. And I only seen him once, and I got about 30 minutes to look at him. 2013, we were able to relocate the buck that we called Nobby.
Put it on the mountain behind you.
And this is the first year me and my guiding partner started our own deal. We had no hunter. We had no friends or family that drew this tag. And we went out and we were taking a look at this buck on this particular day. And I called him down because I thought this buck was really big. And I believe he was a little bit more savvy on field judging.
I feel comfortable getting them within about 2 inches.
Pronghorn antelope to me are the most difficult animal to field judge. Even more difficult than bighorn sheep, in my opinion. I've seen Nobby several times. I could not believe that this buck was in the area that he was, and the hunters that were drawing these tags, which I assume were, I don't know if any hunters went guided or if they were all DIY hunters. I could not believe this buck was surviving. He wasn't in a hard spot to find. It is an anomaly buck. This area doesn't produce this type of buck very often. So again, we didn't draw any tags, didn't have any hunters that drew tags. 2014, I could not believe I found him again, alive. I just could not believe. This is out the truck window. And I found him several times, looked at him. Had a buddy with a lot of points. I want to say like 15 points applied for him on this year. And this is the year that Brian drew the tag, and he drew it with 12 points. And so it was again, can Nobby survive? Can he make it? He's alive. I think he just went down just a touch. Still, great animal. Giant pronghorn antelope. When Brian called me, or when I found out that Nobby had been killed, yeah, I was a little bit sad. But again, Nobby wasn't my buck. I never had an opportunity to hunt him or guide a hunter to him. And, I was happy, genuinely happy for Brian. Was I sad that the buck was killed? Of course. But this is the public draw. That's the beauty of it. You have the ability to hunt on your own. Go with the outfitter. I was just happy that Brian put in the work, and then I was able to actually see what he scored and talk with the guy that actually hunted and killed Nobby.